Alrighty, good morning ladies and gentlemen. It seems I have not learned my lesson. I'm up again before 6 AM casting this damn game. Whoops, there goes the speed. And yes, I was just so excited about casting because I was playing around a bit last night after I did all my videos. And I spent the last few videos pretty much just complaining about how big the file size is and how I don't have the internet to upload it. And it's a problem, but I think I may have solved that problem actually, because I was playing around with, I had a spark in my head. It's like, why don't I just compress the video files? And then I thought, oh no, the video files are going to look like shit. But of course, I'm underestimating the quality of the original video. Apparently the quality coming out of XSplit is just really high level, because I seem to remember XSplit doing a lot of compression at the start, and maybe it still does, but maybe there was decent room left for compression, because I downloaded a wonderful free tool called Handbrake, which I'm assuming a lot of you guys know about if you've done video compression. And yes, I used it, and voila, overall the file size ended up about 40 to 50% of the original file, which I don't need to tell you how incredibly awesome that is, because that basically means I can double the amount of videos I upload, more than double. And I think that has solved all of my problems, to be honest, video conversion. And if I ever start to get really crazy, then yeah, I can compress them even more. So this is just the normal sort of compression. I've watched the videos, they look okay. You can't really tell the difference. It's probably like a little bit less crisp, but who gives a shit? It's still 1080p, still looks beautiful. So that's the main reason I wanted to do a video, was to tell you guys that I figured out video compression. I don't actually have another reason to do this video, so we're gonna have to find a reason, because God, what's going on here? Stone is dead. Okay, we have another reason now. There is our reason for doing this video. So let's go ahead and let's fix this up. Bye-bye. Oh, what? There was still stone here. Everything was dead. I was sure everything was dead. Very interesting. Yeah, I don't know what to deal with that was. I could have sworn everything was dead. Alright, keep going with Mr. Stone. Continue, please. Continue. There we go. That'll be a little bit nicer. Yeah. I almost feel like reloading the friggin' game to figure out if those guys really were dead or not. But anyway, what is here? You are stone, aren't you? I can tell that you are stone. So I think it is time to use this stone up. And I think we don't need a lot of stone. So that's brass and that's cobalt, so let's go and have a look here. Now these guys, logistic spots. We are going to do something right now, which is going to be awesome. And yeah. So first of all, we need a bunch of steel. Give me a bunch of steel. Passive providers. We need 2 passive providers. Need a whole bunch of these. So we've got passive provider that. We need a couple of storehouses, which is stone brick. Unfortunately, where's my stone brick? So this is the only problem with legs, standing exactly on top of these belts to pick stuff up. Very dodgy, but we only need 2 of these, so we only need a bit more. Is that enough? Yes. But I think I built an extra warehouse that I accidentally didn't need. Anyway, passive provider, all of these. Passive provider, all of these. And then what we do is, I forgot what we needed, but we needed a bunch of steel, didn't we? So I'm going to say, make sure you always give me 200 steel. Let's make that 600 steel. I'm going to make sure you always give me 1,000 iron and 600 copper. And I want you to also make sure I always have 600 of these, 600 of these, 600 of these, and these guys not as important, so let's leave them down to 400. Is there any other critical things that we need that I could get out of here? Stone brick, of course. Always need to make sure we have 400 of that. And there we go. Now we just wait for the bots to fill us up. And look at the bots. They're actually pretty fast. And their cargo capacity is a lot better. It's cargo +4 now. So they'll be delivering me 5 components every time. So there we go. Now they can't deliver me any stone. And we need to set up a thing here. A thingy bob. Where's all my thingy bobs? And we'll make that stone. Okay, so that stone will start backing up now, and then they'll actually start dropping stone off in my inventory. So now we can build 50 of these damn things, actually. I don't think we'll need that, but let's build 10 to start off with, and these bots, really, really nice and fast. Eventually, we might be able to shut this off, because this is just so I can build stuff and directly and then put it down, and eventually what we might get is we'll just have everything being providers, and we will just get the bots to build everything. So we can like shift click here and then say, okay, bot, build it for me. You are going to have to take a leave of absence, I'm afraid. So you go like that, and then you go like that, and then I don't know if we need a radar here, but we're going to put one down anyway. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and then, whoops, wrong drill. Wrong drill. I hate this bloody grass everywhere. I really wish you could get grass out of the way. So that's 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And we're going to put 1 here. And we're going to put a couple there. Because I feel like there's a thing over there which I'm not taking care of. Ah, bloody long legs. I seem to remember saying we're going to use blueprints for a lot of these guys now, so it's not going to be as much of a problem. But it's still going to be a bit of a problem. Alrighty. Now we definitely do not need multiple of these guys. So that should be fine. You are silicon, used for glass. We're a bit worried about that as well, to be honest, but there we go. So there's the stone. So you need to be like this. Oh, these legs, man, these legs. They are awesome for some things, not so awesome for others. Maybe we should just use undergrounds everywhere, because then we wouldn't have to worry too much about the legs being shonky. We could just throw them up there like that. Of course, now I'm out of undergrounds, but that is absolutely fine. We can take half of them, and we don't have to worry about inventory space anymore, which is awesome. Do here is... Alrighty, and you are going to need power, aren't you? And these are looking a little bit jerky as well. Maybe that's how they're supposed to look. I don't know. But I'm pretty sure we've got full coverage on this area. Pretty sure we don't have to worry. Oh, no, of course, there's a little space there. Little space there. There's always a little space somewhere. You know what? This is looking very shonky. We should have just done it normally, like we did the other ones. Because you are covering this bit, so... just do it like that. And that's beautiful. And there's just these bits on the side, which needed to be special cased. Yeah, I'm not going to enjoy laying belts with these legs because I miss all sorts of crazy crap. But for the speed, it's worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are we in the logistics network? Huh. No, we are not. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do this. And let's do this. Just to be safe. Alrighty, excellent, excellent, excellent. And I believe I've already told you guys that I worked out the video compression, so yeah, video is awesome right now, absolutely awesome. We got a blue belt now, don't we? So we could potentially have all of these guys working, if we wanted to. So that gives us a full yellow on both sides, but these guys use 2 stone. So I feel like we need to do this, and we might as well upgrade this while we're there. So now we should have all of these guys running, which means we're going to have a full yellow belt of stone, assuming we do this, of course, which is absolutely necessary. Yeah, full yellow belt. Although even without that little underground trick, we still had a full yellow belt, probably because we had this as blue and then it went down to yellow. So a blue going down to yellow will always fill the damn thing up if it's got enough capacity to fill it up. So, 10 minutes into the episode, we're going to need glass as well, so I feel like getting glass is a good idea. Do we want to go over here and just use that? What else have we got around here? Or do we want to get something a bit more substantial? Silver, man. Or where is our silicon? That's tin, that's tin, that's silicon over there. That's tin, that's nickel. Nickel is another thing we need a lot of. Maybe I will get some nickel going down into this station. That's a good idea, actually. Nickel going down into here. How's iron doing? Still mining, surprisingly. So obviously we are using a ton of it. We need to catch up on our labeling. I feel like I have not been keeping up with my labeling. I'm a very, very, very bad labeler. And we got a station going the opposite direction as well. So. But it seems like, I don't know, but it seems like maybe we're actually okay as far as the, whatchamacallit, as far as the iron is concerned, because I don't see a lot of it being done at the moment. Although it does look like it's is still loading at the moment. It still does look like that. It's still working, so yeah. That's alright. You are good. You are... What are we missing on the labeling? So we've done that. That's all good. Might go over to there and fix up some of those. We did the labeling over here. Yeah, look at this. We are still using a ton of iron, but the base looks like it's definitely keeping up, so that's fine. Let's run over here. Let's just take a quick jog over to solar, and let's improve this a little bit. We don't need to. We're not hitting the boundaries of what our solar grid is capable of, but actually what we need to do is we've got a much, look at this big green thing is our robot build area, so we got to be a little bit careful about where we actually stand, because I want the top right corner to be built first. Let's see here. You are running out of steel, you are running out of batteries, same old, but you still got 180 for me. And look at the bots go. So they're going to finish up the top right, and then once they do that, I'm going to go down to the, let's go like that. Hopefully, if I move like across there, I'm just in range of finishing up the top right, which is awesome. I think that's pretty much it. Yep. And now what we do is we move down and we start working on the bottom right. Look at those bots go, man. The bot speed is really starting to be awesome. And I think we're out of solar panels here. So that is, yep, out of solar panels. Now we can go across here and start working on Mr. Accumulators. And they will all be done very, very quickly. And now we got a bunch left over. So how many solar panels are we missing? 427. And that's just a steel problem, I guess. You guys can all go back in your chest. Ah, they're so noisy. My god, they are noisy. But that's going to be a ton of battery power. You can see we should actually have more solar panels than we do accumulators, but this is just the way the cookie crumbles. And maybe I should build some shields as well. I don't need shields for enemies, but you can survive being hit by a train if you have a shield. And if you have really big legs and you're running everywhere, you can occasionally accidentally, it tends to take away your caution to some degree. And then you get hit by a train. And that is not good. So give me yellow belts and excellent. I love this little filter guy. He's just so awesome. How are you doing? You still got a little bit of iron left, actually. So let's remove all of those. Let's remove all of those. Let's remove all of these. And all of these. And all of these. And this episode is basically just cleaning shit up, man. Really, really is. But I have a feeling that we are basically at the point where we need to start redoing everything. I feel like I can't think of a reason we need to hold off anymore. We've got all of the robot speed, robot cargo capacity, all of that sort of crap. We got it all. I'm not doing any sort of special filter to keep to use this, but this is not backing up anyway. These are backing up a tiny bit, but that may be because of the output, because we got a full blue belt, almost a full blue belt, and 4 yellows, which is, depending on how fast this is backed up, it's not actually going to chew up these two, so they might be backing up a little bit. And anyway, if you got 3 belts in, I'm hoping it will not back this guy up, and I don't think it is. So, how is steel going anyway? It's good. It's a full yellow belt, and it's still a full yellow belt, because we got the iron ore coming in. I love the fact that we have trains here right now. Maybe we'll just do some miscellaneous upgrade things as well. Let's take a critical look at our base. What did we say, actually? Silicon. Silicon is a problem. Glass is a problem. We are going to need glass when we upgrade stuff. So I feel like having glass is going to be a good thing. Once again, though, we do not need a lot of it. So we are just going to build these guys. And where did my things go? No, that's not what I wanted. I want the big ones. Give me the big ones. Please tell me these are the big ones. Yes, they are. I really, really would like to get... Are these only 2? I built 10. I thought I built 10. Maybe I only built 5. Let's build more. I'm trying really hard not to sing Heart of Glass while I'm doing this, but it's hard sometimes. It really, really is. Anyway, you are like that. This one is probably completely wasted, but we'll take it anyway. Let's just drag the mouse out for doing these guys. Let's not drag the actual whatchamacallit, because we know that's bad. And then here we can just use undergrounds. Forest, be gone. Hooray, that was easy. So you were silicon, and you now are dead. Bye-bye. We should probably leave that power pole, because it's necessary. See, that's a really good way of doing long-range stuff. And it's better for UPS as well, because undergrounds are always better for UPS. It does mean that it'll be a bit hard to track when things are going wrong, but I'm okay with that. A single Substation. And there we go. Whole bunch of silicon coming on in. Silicon ore anyway. So, that should be fine. And that's going up this belt, which I'm assuming has been sorted out to take care of everything. Yeah, so it sends silicon ore over here, which is used in producing actual silicon. Which I suppose has died at this point. Looks like it has. You need to be a thing. Now you are a thing. Congratulations. What is missing here? Is it not gold? Glass. Okay, so that's glass. That's fine. I'm happy with glass being missing. Lead is a bit shoddy. Why is lead a bit shoddy? Because these guys, do they take 2 ore? No, this is a 1 for 1. They're a bit shoddy because this entire belt is blue. So if we take a yellow belt and do like that, we have a full yellow belt. That looks a lot more impressive, doesn't it? But it's the same thing under the covers. So there is no problem with lead. I thought there might have been, but there is not. Okie dokie dokie. Yes, give me some stone, thank you. And we're backed up on stone already. That's beautiful. Backed up on stone. Steel. Yeah, it's alright. Steel's okay. I mean, we still need a ton of solar panels, so I'm still not super happy about it. Oh, I love that speed. I love that speed. Yeah. Yeah, steel is a problem. Steel is a problem. We're really getting... I mean, we're building friggin' a bajillion solar panels. And we're not going to need a bajillion... Well, we will, but we won't need them like science. We won't need them constantly. So, yeah, that's not too bad. That stone we'll take care of soon. So, I feel like I need a plan. And I feel like I need to go into the research menu. And I feel like I need to do some very serious analysis of what needs to be on the bus and what doesn't. And then we can start redoing the smelting area as well. And all of that sort of crap. God, you're still going. 2, 3, 4. And I think I want to do that outside of the episode. Because I don't think I want to spend all this time in the episode doing all of that sort of crap. It's just... It'll just be me poking away in bloody things and stuff like that. What we can do, actually, is we can go down here. And I'm never going to place yellow belt, so we're going to say... I got the bloody things up here, the XSplit recording thing, so I don't want any of these, I don't want any of these, and I don't want any of these. Throw them all away. And now, it'll take them over, and it'll dump them in here, or dump some of them in here, but the rest of them get dumped in this storage chest. And then, once we start building belts, excuse me, once we start building belts, see we started building belt, it'll start to drag these guys across, back in there. What are you guys taking? More belt. Taking more belt off me, that is beautiful. Oh, I love my robot network, it's so awesome. Although we've capped robot speed, haven't we? Oh, where is robot speed? Yeah, we've capped it until we get space science packs. That's... You know what? Given what we're going for in this game, I think we are absolutely 100%. And I just realized these red inserters never got an output chest. I saw that like 50 episodes ago. I cannot move accurately enough to pick off this little guy off the ground. So what we're going to do is destruct it and it will get picked up. I'm a genius. What we're going to do is we're going to set up a little recycling center here as well. So you are going to be... If everything equals to 0, you will work. And then you are going to be a requester. And you are... What did you just go? You must have read 0. We don't need you anymore. And destruct you. We're never going to use the basic inserters anymore. And now I'm going to say you are always going to pull 100 of these. And at the same time, I'm going to say, give be all of these and destroy them. Destroy them, and then they will go in here. So we will continue the cycle right here. And we're going to have a new setup for the extremely fast inserters, because I feel like we will need them for some things. Like these guys. Yeah, if we ever... Why the hell is this not running? Lubricant is not looking as healthy as it could be. It's just the sheer amount of machines that we got running here is not quite enough. So, let us duplicate the lubricant. We don't want this tank. I don't know if we need this power pole, but we'll grab everything else. Alt R to rotate it. You can't do that in vanilla. I've got the Foreman mod. I don't use the Foreman mod for anything else. It's for blueprint management. But, excuse me. Ever since they added blueprint management in the default game, I was like, yeah, don't really need that anymore. But the good thing about, of course, the yellow belts went straight in here because I'm auto-trashing them. So we have to manually put that down there. So that kind of didn't work out. I was hoping that would just do it automatically for me. What are we missing? Pipe. That's another thing we need to be grabbing out of here. No, you know what? We can just build it because we got a ton of iron. There we go. Alt again to actually show these guys up. Water. I need a water thing. Come on, water thing. You still take so long to build. 20 seconds. Alrighty. Now we have just doubled our lubricant, which is beautiful. Hopefully that'll be enough. It's slowly going up. Very, very slowly going up. So that should mean that all of the downstream machines are getting their fill of lubricant, as opposed to before when they obviously weren't. But yeah, this guy probably started draining the crap out of lubricant. I can imagine. Absolutely. Just drain the crap out of it. You are... What are you out of? Iron gears. It's been a long time since we've had a problem with iron gears being produced fast enough. And it's simply a problem with these machines not being fast enough. So... Oh, my cough, man. My voice is feeling okay. A little bit funky, but okay. Where are you going with all of that iron plate? I don't remember telling you guys to send iron plate everywhere. You're dumping it. Oh, I know why you're dumping it. It's because I request iron, and what happens is a whole bunch of bots say, "Hey, let's bring Hairymuppet iron," and then I run out of the request area, and they're like, "Oh, look at that! Hairymuppet is no longer in the logistics area. We can't give him iron anymore." So we have to go and we have to dump it. See, there's iron coming. I'll jump up here. They're like, "Oh, he's no longer in the area." We just dump it in storage, and then get back in, and now another bunch of bots will actually pull it out of storage. They always pull out of general storage before they pull out of providers. So that means that this iron is not just going to sit there for the end till the end of time. This will be the first stuff that's used to actually give me iron, which is awesome. And yeah, somehow we've made it to the 28-minute mark, and we haven't really done anything spectacular, which I'm okay about. We fixed up a couple of things like stone and silicon, which are broken. These guys are so dead. We got a little bit of uranium stuck in that splitter. Oh, there's bloody splitters. So let's go ahead and remove all of this stuff, and then remove all of this stuff. And you can have some uranium. And these guys have probably all got random sort of amounts in them. We could spread this out a little bit, but you know what? How much have we got here? 16k, so we've gone down 10k in the total time since we started doing this. And that is somewhat scary. You know what? I feel like constraining this a bit. Although constraining it is going to mean that we're backs up to here. Whoa. Yeah, I feel like that's fine. So this guy, you're going to hold that much, and you are only going to hold that much. Because otherwise we're just going to keep chewing through this 238. And I can't believe I'm actually considering that 238 is the thing that's in short supply. Did we say something like, if we use up all the 238, that's fine? I'm not sure that it is fine, because what would happen is we could use all the 238 up in Kovacs, end up with a crapload of 235, and then when we start running low on robots, we can't build any more fuel cells because we're out of 238. So we don't want to just chuck all the 238 in the Kovacs. We do want to leave a decent amount of it for the fuel cells, definitely. So I feel like this is a good option. Backing this up a bit, backing this up a bit. This guy is still only running when it's more than 100, so we are more than enough in here. In fact, we can probably slam that back to 1,000. And yes, only store that much, and then this guy only stores 1,000 as well. So these guys will be decently backed up, but they will become unbacked up once we start using more fuel cells, and all these guys will drain out, and it'll start working a little bit, bloody hell, a little bit more evenly. Apologies for all the coughs. Yeah, if I could stop coughing, I would, but I guess that's the whole point of coughing. So, coughing. Look at all these guys. They're looking pretty good. They're all looking pretty good. Iron. Let's just have a look at the next train that's about to come through, because that'll be awesome. Yes, the next train to come through is coming through. And we got 2 trains active. No, 3. So we just got an iron one active. Where are the other trains? I can't quite see them. Here's one, going over to copper. And here's one, dropping off some lead. So we're using a decent amount of lead, actually. That's really nice. Really, really nice. I don't know what I was planning on putting here. Maybe more iron if we needed it. But I feel like this is doing okay at the moment. It's doing okay. The position we'll need to be in with more stations, I don't know about that. I really, really don't. But none of the other stations are running anywhere close to empty. It was just this one that was having the problems, and we got the extremely fast stack inserters there. So that's all good. Let's just double check science, because I feel like this science is not going as fast as it could be. Wood is still good. You got a ton of wood in there. And we will never have to train wood, I feel like. Unless I just say, look, I want to train wood for the hell of it, because it's awesome. So, you guys are all backed up. Except for purple. Let me guess, you're running out of steel. My god. If we shut down solar production, we would have tons of steel available for this guy, but yeah, maybe we do need to build a second steel thing. Maybe we just do. And then just start pumping it all in. Oh, steel is turning out to be much bigger pain in the ass than I thought it was going to be, and I might have to remember that. So yeah, let's just do it. Let's finish off the episode by doubling steel, and we can make it a blue belt in the output. How is this going to work? You are going to need to move up a little bit. Okay, like that. I've inadvertently cut off sulfuric acid to uranium, but there's no more uranium, so I'm not sure I really care. I'm not sure actually why I'm doing this, but it's all good. Okay. Let's start off by upgrading this line. I'm starting to get sorely tempted to actually just upgrade everything here. To just do a full upgrade and just upgrade everything. We probably could, but then again, I don't know. I'll just avoid it for now. Like, insufficient items just for doing that, so take half of those. 2,400, we don't care. We have the inventory space to handle it. Alright, and I'm going to chop these off early because I'm not really building anything else above this guy. So, and then you go like that, and you reach all the way down. So that is impressive. And this is going to be the last set of steel furnaces that we build, because, yeah. So this is going to be... what the hell are we doing? Oh, this is threading... oh, this is fine. This is threading coal just for the purposes of steel. I thought we were doing some crazy threading to output it onto the bus, but no. This is just the normal. So... we no longer require the services of Yellow Belt in any part of our base. Now you are going to need to be another loader. And you are out, aren't you? So we're just going to reuse this belt. Turn it around. Where does this need to be? Like that. So if we go across here... oh, you always got to do that to me, don't you? Always, always, always. Oh, that's interesting. Yep, okay. Fix that up, fix that up, fix that up. We don't need these anymore. Done. Oh, I love my bots. I love them. Do you guys remember when I had shit bots and they were just like so shit? And now we've got awesome bots and it's like so good. We need to start upgrading these to blue again. Push the blue further up. There we go. Push the blue further up. And now this is going to have a decent amount more. And what are we running out of here? We're running out a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah. I could upgrade the reds to blues, but that would reshift a lot of different things around and longhand. I'd have to re-longhand stuff. Let's build 40. And then, once I built 40, I should be able to just run off to the logistics area and say, give me some more stone. I want to build some more. And they should get built. Here we go. Look at all that. Beautiful power. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful these things. So let's run over here real quickly, and I will say, give me some steel and give me some stone, because I need to build a lot more of these guys, and I don't have any steel and stone. So hurry your asses up about it. Where are my bots? 300 of them are active right now, and I'm guessing they're all getting me steel and stone. No, he's taken belt off me. Okay, that's cool too. You can do that. But yeah, steel and stone I really would appreciate. And the fact that we got nuclear robots building for us is excellent, because it means if we suddenly run off halfway across the map, they're not going to chase us, get tired, and then get stuck in the middle of nowhere and take an hour to get back to us. They will follow us at full speed because they are nuclear robots. Where is my steel and stone? You guys were having a nap all the way over the other side of the map, weren't you? You lazy bastards. We really, I mean, they're fast. They are very fast, but still, you know. And we need 10 more, so give me some more. Give me some more. There we go. Yeah. It's actually only put 10 there. Has it recognized that I got guys in my inventory? Look at them all. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And this is definitely the way I want to finish this episode off. Just with that brilliant display of robotmanship. I know that's not a real word, but screw it. I just used it and it is awesome. Please tell me we got enough. 2. I knew that this wasn't exactly 90. I knew there was a screw up somewhere. 92. 92 doesn't make sense either. It should be 96. What the hell am I missing here? What the hell am I missing? 96. I must have had 4 lying around in my inventory, because I can see I can see no little red dots anywhere here. And look at the steel. That is 2 full yellow belts of steel. And we will see 2 full yellow belts of steel coming out very soon. Well, no we won't, because it is coming out of a single one of these guys. And we need to upgrade this as well. Now we get 2 full yellow belts of steel. We could upgrade this to blue, but as we have just said, we don't. 2 full yellow belts of steel is the most we can produce. And out of this. So this is exactly 2/3 full. So that is going to be fine. We have just doubled the amount of steel we are producing. Hopefully that should make Purple Science happy. I'm hoping it will anyway, because yeah, down here is looking very, very dodgy. But you know what? Let's just upgrade all of these guys to purple. It's not really going to make a difference. I mean, we've looked at it. We've said it's not going to make a difference. You know what? I don't care. I want to upgrade it. I want to upgrade it. And what we need to do, actually, is we need to say, keep me supplied with these guys. I want 1,000 of them at all times. I want 500 of these, because I use a lot of them. And I want 200 of these. I never want to run out of... Actually, we got inventory space, so I'll say 500. Although that's probably overkill, to be honest. It really probably is overkill. Here we go. And now, of course, they go into the funky chicken dance where they split apart, but that is all good. Oh, actually backed up to 1.7 at some point there. Interesting. That's going to be draining right now. Yeah, because we're putting in 2/3 of a belt and we're outputting a full blue belt. So that is huge. But anyway, that should get down to this science really quick. Look at this scattered little bits and then look at that. Oh, would you look at that? That is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I don't know how these guys got a full blue belt. I think it's because the blue belt was catching up to the yellow belt or something. I don't know. But anyway. Suddenly, Purple Science is going to have a full belt. And you know what? It is going to have a full blue belt. Or as full as we can get it, because Purple Science is important. Really, really is. This is probably overkill, actually. But that's fine. I think we've already got a blue belt for here. And look at all that steel going up there. Excellent. So yes, now Purple Science should no longer be wanting. And you guys really don't need these anymore. You really don't. Give me all of them. Give me all of them. You don't need them. You're stealing them, and that's just not right. That's probably screwing up the ratio anyway, because if we just build them off these factories, these machines down here, then what will happen is, instead of all 7 of these guys running, we'll just have the bottom 5 running, and then the top 2 will never run, because the ratios are all messed up. But anyway, I'm at 43 minutes. I just keep playing. I just do not stop. So that's it. I'm going to do some belt analysis. And then next episode, we might start refactoring the belt. I feel like that might be a good idea. You are running out of gears. And you're also running out of lubricant. I thought we fixed lubricant. Did we not fix it enough? Let's have a quick look. Maybe we really, really need to fix it. Yeah, that's still 0. Anyway. Next episode, we might have a look at that. So, I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Stay tuned.